Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Gaia Force Gaming, and I'm here with a local gameplay video from Cool Comics and Games in Cape Coral, Florida. I am on the right piloting Beelstarmon, as I've been having a really good time playing Beelstarmon at locals lately, and on the left here is Justin playing Metalgarurumon X. So here we're shuffling up for the first game, getting ready to play. Like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with Beelstarmon lately. As you can tell from all the gameplay videos of me playing it. If you do want the list, it is just a couple cards off from Grayson's list over on the Digi Academy's channel. Me and him always talk Beelstar, and we kind of bounce the deck list back and forth off each other with a couple cards difference. So I opened up the memory boost, and then I just go into Eismon and swing. He just played a cool boy and a rookie on his turn. I do survive, of course, because Eismon does have jamming. But I am going to calling back a couple things other than the Eismon, and of course get all those effects, dumping cards into the trash. My game plan against most decks, but especially Metalgarurumon X, is to just put pressure on as early as possible and try to fill my trash to get to that late game where Beelstar is free or cheap, and I can just break parity just really successfully towards the late game point. So here I just play the Blanc, swing in. He has several tamers set up now, and yeah, as you can see, I'm going with that plan of just putting as much pressure as possible here. He is starting to go up the chain, and he does have a couple cool boys, so he will get plenty of value off this. Swinging over that Blanc, as he does not want to get pressured. He does hit the Plasma Decker Drill Launcher and bounce back to hand, which is unfortunate for him. Again, Beelstar security is just so safe. It feels so good against these stacked decks because a lot of the protection won't help them. You'll be able to just, as you can see here, it's 4 life to 1, and I'm just in a really good position to just, now that we're at that mid to late game point, just try to get very cheap Beelstar and push for that final security. He is forced to Kaida's Breath my Death X, and excuse me guys, sorry about that. And I am just going to evolve up with a Rush, swing, and try to pass him as little memory as possible. So here I'm checking my trash, and I do just play a Blanc, dropping a card to draw 2, as he's going to 3 anyway with his Davis. So here we see him thinking a little bit about what his next play is going to be, and he does evolve up. We're seeing him hit security once, and then hit again into the nail bone. I believe I grab a Gazimon here just to stop any extension he might have from a Hammer Spark or any sort of memory extenders like that. He does end up evolving up into Metalgarurumon X, or the Weregarurumon X Bounce-A-Gazi. Just now counting his cards because he's going into the Metalgarurumon from EX01. Gain some memory now that that Gazimon is gone, of course. We do see a swing here. And he's going to bottom deck the Digimon with the on-deletion effect and evolve up to unsuspend and swing for game. So he does get game 1. We're shuffling up into game 2 here. I believe I choose to go second, so I might choose to go first because there's a pretty big advantage either way, honestly, because you value the extra card, but you also value the aggression you could put on if you do go first here with Beelstar. I do believe I make him go first. He does just hatch the egg and go cool boy. I don't want him to have the extra card, which is why I end up going second. The extra card better for me in this matchup, I think. So I'm just putting on the aggression. I already have 2 chip damage in on turn 2, and my Psychmon did survive. I dropped the Gazi so that he can't extend any plays. Memory blockers just being your best friend, honestly, in so many matchups. He will push up, and I want to think he swings over something or tries to answer some. He does hit the memory boost in security, And he swings again, getting the bounce on both. And hitting security. My security not doing me any favors this game. And we do just go up into the Eismon in the back, just setting up a pretty good turn. I do just fly bullet his Digimon. I really don't mind passing a lot of memory over when it's a turn he can't attack, isn't able to attack on the follow-up. Eismon does swing in, but of course, as we all know, he has jamming. We do see me kill him with the Death Claw just to clear the body and get the effects. Filling the trash, setting up that Beelstarmon for late game. And then we do see me drop the Blanc, just trying to pass him as little memory as possible. He does swing, hitting that fly bullet. Sometimes you just rely on security and it works out. He drops that Gabumon to search the top view. I'm going to swing with the Blanc. He hits another cool boy. Then here I do calling, getting rid of the Blanc, grabbing the Beelstar and the Dracmon to start up my little Dracmon loop, dropping Beelstar to clear his body. Again, not feeling too worried, because when he can't swing in with anything, I just put myself in a much better position. So here he needs to answer the Beelstar without a bounce, because the bounce would just let me replay her and get the rush for game. He is in a pretty rough spot, because I am threatening lethal. So he's digging in the back and setting up his next turn, but unfortunately, probably not enough. He does have to rely on Kakaida's Breath and security, and it is just a Davis, so we do swing out for game, bringing us to game 3, of course. We love game 3s here. We love close games, and we shuffle up for game 3. I believe he'll make me go first, which again, I really don't mind in Beelstar, because that aggression can really help you out in more matchups than you think. In fact, if I wasn't playing against Melga, there are some matchups where I could see myself choosing to go first, like maybe the security control matchup. I wouldn't mind going first, just to threaten their deck out a little bit before mine. It depends too on the build, but here I just open up Blanc. Blanc being such a really good addition to the Beelstar deck from the newer format. Pushing some aggression, I do hit the Davis, which is unfortunate, so I just drop an Eismon just to go wide with a little bit of pressure here. He is going to clear my chip damage, of course, which is relatively smart. I know there were some people at locals commenting on why he always swings over my Blanc, but there is something about leaving that unchecked that's a little dangerous. Does hit the Happy Bullet in security to kill his stack, which is unfortunate. I do have the Eismon swinging in, getting all my effects off, filling that trash fairly quick this game, which is what you like to see in Beelstar. Do have another Blanc to go in, refill my hand. Here he's rebuilding that stack in the back. Pops his memory boost, drop another one, grab another piece, and we'll see him pass turn with the Searcher. Me, I will swing with that Blanc. Does survive. Again, just imagine if he didn't clear that other one, I'd have the 2 checks in this turn, which they add up quick. You do see me drop the Miss Memory Boost. And then we're going to pass the turn with just a Gazimon. Just going wide, putting that pressure on. Although having 2 rookies on board can be a little scary. Swings over the one though. Of course he's clearing the Blanc. Swinging again. Does hit that Death Claw, so I get to kill the rookie. We do evolve up and he bounces. He's counting for his EX Melga. The Melga is actually really good into Beelstar, because with my inheritables I do end up with some on deletion effects, so he does get a bottom deck pretty regularly. I do hit that Nailbone, which is unfortunate for him. Grab the Eismon, which He evolves and bounces it. Swings again, does hit the Kaida's Breath. Just having those answers in security is pretty rough. But I am now at 0 security. He's at 1. Passes me over. I go to 4. I evolve to Eismon. Swing. Get my effects off. He does not have an egg in raising, which is really important here, because if he did, I don't think there's a way I could win unless I found my blocker. We do Beelstar just to clear that. He has no way to get to Rush. I Beelstar again to Nailbone, Gazi, and Eismon. I was looking for the blocker, but I just hadn't hit it yet. But again, without Rush, it was very lucky that this happened on a turn. He didn't have an egg ready, nothing in raising. So here he just has to answer the whole board, which is pretty unlikely. He does drop the Ice Wall. Now he's just looking for a way to put me at 1, which he makes a comment that he sequenced wrong and probably could have put me at 1 if he did things differently. Then just scoops it up because he has no choice but to put me at 2, which is GG's. So great game there. Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for your continued support. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.